ending December 1st through the 16th, 2016. What I'm feeling here is I'm feeling like there is a gathering here. A couple different things. One, I'm feeling like there is a meeting of a relationship that's about to begin. And I'm not feeling like this is an old one. I'm feeling like this is a new one. I don't feel there's a reconciliation going on here. I feel like something is either continuing from where it was, but it wasn't lost, or it's a brand new relationship. I'm also feeling like, too, that some of you are going on job interviews. Like maybe some of you have been unemployed for some time, or, you've been trying to find something that, fits or resonates more of what you're looking for. And I feel like that there is a meeting, and I feel very positive about it. I also feel, too, that some of you may be interested in someone who works around you or works in the same company as you. I also feel like there's a lot of flirting going on, or I'm getting you may meet up with this person that you used to work with, that there was some flirting going on. And so Spirit's sending me all these different visions here of how this can come out to play. Either way it goes, there is a bit of a stall here, though, and I'm feeling like it has something to do with dirt in the sand. Spirit just gave that to me, dirt in the sand. I'm feeling like this has something to do with things moving forward, but yet there's some information here that you find out, I feel, about this person, and what happens here is there's a bit of a stall, but I do feel like it comes through again. Now, for some of you, you're actually there's a reunion here. I feel like it has to do with someone, not just this lifetime. I feel like it could go two ways. Some of you could meet someone who you haven't had any lifetime with this life, but I'm getting that there's a lot of past life energy with this reunion, like two people recognizing that they've had lifetimes together. There's a lot of deja vu happening here. One of the relationships I'm getting, and this might be kind of far-fetched in the reading because generally I do this, if you're getting a personal reading, but I'm feeling like there has been conflict in this other lifetime. Like perhaps you maybe were the same sex and you went to war together, and you were friends that lifetime. Or there was, it's in an era, I'm getting another lifetime here where you were, opposite sex, but there was some decapitating, I'm getting this medieval time energy that's coming in here. I feel like in both cases, one of you was just cut out of life, which means you passed away, whether it be that you were murdered or illness, etc. But I feel that the relationship was cut short. So I feel like for some of you who have this reunion, what's amazing about it is the flood of energy that comes in with this relationship. My advice, however, is to go slow, because generally when there's a lot of energy from a past life and two souls meet and they know they've traveled together, they know they've loved together, they've done things together, sometimes the energy is so powerful, it tends to try to move too fast. And, you are living this lifetime and you don't know, there's things that are already happening in your lifetime. And honestly, this could sweep you off your feet in a good way, but also in a bad way. And what I mean in a bad way is going too fast. The relationship doesn't get to develop that it needs to develop this lifetime, because that energy of reunion and knowing each other in previous lifetimes is just very powerful, and it sweeps in really quick. It moves rapidly. So there is a Mercury retrograde also going on towards the middle of December moving forward. So you want to just make sure that you just take your time and go slow with this relationship. Okay? And the other thing I'm getting here is I feel for some of you who really gave it a try to come together within your heart to reconcile with someone that you let go of, or they let go of you. There's so much fear here that this relationship is actually releasing itself. So I'm not quite sure if this relationship is going to come back together and move forward in the future. I see a lot of endings with it, because I feel like maybe one of you has already moved on or is looking to move on. I feel like there have been some offers, some negotiation in this relationship, some conversation, but I don't feel like it's settled. I still feel like things are up in the air. Now, I'm getting earth. I'm getting earth, your earth. I'm getting more earth, like maybe you had a relationship with someone of earth. I'm also picking up fire. And the fire, however, is the one I'm feeling that that's energy that's coming in from a past life. That, of course, they're alive this life, but I feel that's the one I was speaking about in regards to the deja vu and the past life and all that. I feel a lot of fire energy there. Okay. Now, this relationship I was just talking about, you know, the one that there's been negotiation and there's been offers, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to end. It could change as long as the two of you can get on the same page. I'm getting this feeling like one is doing something and the other one's just pulling back and trying to give the other person a stage to perform on to see if it's even worth the journey, and vice versa. Okay, and that's great to observe. You know, I believe in observing. I believe in being the observant, because we can get more answers there and our ego's not involved. But I just feel like I'm playing with a bunch of toys too. Like there's some childish behavior here. So the relationship does have an opportunity to move forward. Okay. And yes, the two of you were and can be meant to be together. I do feel that there was a contract, but that doesn't mean you're going to complete that contract. This lifetime, unless you can get your act together in regards to what you're actually doing with this relationship. All in all, though, I'm feeling that for some of you Capricorn, someone is just writing in, you know, just moving into your life in December, who's very powerful actually, and is going to sweep you off your feet. Now, here's the hesitation. Okay, you definitely deserve love, but are you willing to let go of what's holding you back in order to get to that next step, to walk into this person's arms? That's my question to you. Okay, feel free to answer if you like. So let me just pull a few more cards here. Emperor. Now, I've got something, there's been a bit of disputes going on here, I feel. There are 3 people here involved. Now, I feel like either you moved on or the person you care for moved on, and this relationship is no longer happening because there was another person involved. Right now I feel like you're in the position of continuing to fight for this relationship, but you're getting tired at the same time. And I don't feel that relationship can move yet because there's too much that needs to be released. Like there's forgiving. There's lessons to be learned here. At the same time, I feel that there needs to be a karma flush because there's just the ending. I'm feeling like in all these cups here are a whole bunch of little detailed bits and pieces of karma. Okay? So, let's see, what else do I feel here? Because this is a mini reading. All right, I'm going to leave you with this. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Thank you so much. Much love and blessings.